Okay, at the time of recording this, both my pawn and I are higher levels. The purpose of this video is to showcase bugs that I found with aggro, pathing, and combat. I found more for combat, but I'm only going to show one. As you can see, my pawn's well trained. She's been through many different situations. It's a veteran pawn. It's really good. All the badges. Right here, first bug, it skips an enemy, totally ignoring it. As the video continues, the issues will get progressively worse. It gets stuck on a bridge. She doesn't know how to reach her enemy. Now the enemy's to her back, getting free hits. She doesn't do anything about it. I would say maybe that's bad pathing. Doesn't know to turn around and strike it. It just gets hit by a random swing, which is directed to an enemy on the other side of the bridge. Next scene, you can see she's on top of it finally. She doesn't know to either, just walk off, jump down, or walk around. And this is just really unimmersive. It breaks combat. Kind of takes you out of the game. It's distracting. And the thing I value most about this game would be its, pawn system. She gets hit by an enemy, ignores the enemy to focus on some other enemy. And here we're also going to showcase she does Vengeful Slash, but it doesn't even register once her shield's been attacked. If you give it just a moment. Prior to the update, she was more efficient in combat. Right here, doesn't register. That is somewhat old though. That didn't just start, unfortunately, and sometimes Vengeful Slash straight up misses. Another demonstration of ignoring an enemy. No, this one, as a matter of fact, is just aggro. The enemies are on her, but she doesn't actually register to, go in combat mode until she's been attacked. So she could literally, and other pawns as well. I did test this with other companions too. They do not register. They don't aggro unless they've been attacked, which is a problem. It makes you rely on Go, and Go isn't even totally reliable in the current state the game is in. So here, once again, poor aggro. I'm going to demonstrate that right now. And as I said, I love this game. Love Capcom for making it. But right here, she gets hit. Now she fights. I love the game. The best thing about the game would be the pawns and combat. Like, no other game has reliable companions who fight like they do. Like, I feel like I have a legit partner on the battlefield that's actually powerful, and that's a really good thing to feel. I'm prideful of it, but this update just killed it. Right there on this goblin, and no one aggros. They're not going to fight till it hits them. At this point, I have to try different commands because even Go is unreliable, and I'll demonstrate that later in the video. As I've said, it will get progressively worse. This is just another example of how enemies, and please do continue watching because like I said, I do showcase different things, but this is just my example of how it affects all pawns. It's not just mine. And until I'm hit by that wolf, they're not going to fight. I love your companion system. It's the best thing about the game to me, and pawns are the most important. No other game has, like I've said before, reliable pawns or even companions, anything, allies that can fight the way they do, that you can actually trust in combat to get things done. And that makes this game so unique. That alone. Most companions are pack mules. Once again, doesn't attack until it's been struck. Just more examples. If you just watch the video, you'll see they don't attack unless they've been hit by something. It's even worse right here. This is probably the worst I've seen it at. She pulls her weapon out, but she doesn't attack. So even other times in the video when you've seen the weapon come out, that doesn't mean they're about to engage. She's got it out here, and a goblin's just throwing bottles at me. Nothing. Another bottle at me, a flask, explosive flask, nothing. Until something hits her in the background and she skips him to get to it. So I really do hope these issues are fixed. As I've said before, the pawns are the main shining attraction of the game, and the combat is fabulous, but the pawns are the main seller, especially for me. If anything, I was hoping that they would be improved upon over time, made to be more efficient, made to be more lethal, more intelligent, to get around the map better, to recognize terrain better, more intelligent decisions in combat. I wanted them to become sharper and more deadly. Skips another enemy that attacks her. But that's it, Capcom. I hope this was helpful and that it helps you guys improve the pawns. They're awesome. I love them to be far greater than what they were prior to this update. Thank you for taking the time to see this. And yeah, I'm praying and hoping you guys will fix this issue. This means a lot to me and many other gamers. I just have a really keen eye when it comes to catching things, and I catch them fast and early. So yeah, thank you.